Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in Sunless Sea once again. I did a bit more exploring, filling out the map, making a bit more money with trading. And as you can see, I filled out a lot of this thinner map here. Now we just have a bunch of border areas down here, which I want to explore with you on camera because apparently there's a few ports along here. And then there's that temple thing, which I have a funny feeling is still there because Iram's still in the same place, and these two are still in the same place. Or did they swap? I don't know, but Vanderblight's still in the same spot, so. Bunch of these places stay in the same spot at least, so I'm pretty sure that temple would still be there, whatever that thing down there was. But in the meantime, we have things to do here in London. First things first, I have 7,400 echoes. Let us upgrade to the merchant cruiser with its 120 cargo capacity. I want to go for a merchant cruiser just because I actually have been making money trading, so I figured with almost, what is it, doubling? No, it's 12, tripling our cargo capacity, we should make even more money. So trade. No, 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 no. Let's see. What do I want to name it? Let's go with the Phoenix, just because that's what I named my destroyer in X Rebirth. There. So we now have a ship. The Phoenix, a Caligo class merchant cruiser. Beautiful. Oh, right, and I'll explain why I still have these. Right now, actually, this guy wants some, so let's give them to him. And that actually is much more money than I would have made if I had sold them where I know in London. I have gained 500 echoes, to new total 901. You've lost 7 devil bone dice. He has another request. So let's see what he wants now. I'll need your help. Something forlorn. If you can find it in Iram or Dreams, I don't know which. It's easier to find. Actually, you sell it down at Wolf's Stack. But where's the romance in that, or the profit? 700 echoes for 7 bales. Parabola linen. Interesting. Or I don't think. Yeah, there wouldn't be any profit there. So if we could go to Iram or something durable. Murder enough monsters, or you can purchase it in the Selenite far to the east. They're flooded with dead monsters. I'm not. 500 echoes, yes, it is generous, be quick. Stygian ivory, that would be profitable to sell as well. So I think we'll Stygian ivory 1. The alarming scholar. Alright, this guy has something for us. I've been giving him a few things to see if he ever does turn profitable. And apparently he might. A little present. That's not really worth it. It smells pickled, chemically salty. Once it might have been eel flesh, but the scholar assures you that it is vital and nutritional. Virtue, save it for an emergency, perhaps. That wasn't really worth it. You are useless. Anyways, there was something else I wanted to do. Right, officers. As you can see here, I found what I've been looking for, the genial magician. He's the guy I need apparently to get the serpentine engine. So I've been, and I learned you can duplicate that, so I have no problems. Just like mascots, you can just collect as many of these guys as you want, which is good. And I think, where are we going right? Oh, yes, I want to go up to Vanderbite to get that guy. Do any of these guys want to head north? Not these guys. I think this guy might want to go to oh, for the quest we need to take that guy to Vanderbright. Unlock with 1 serpent trap. Wonder where we get that. Anyways, next gunnery officer. Where does she want to go? All right, I did her little thing, and she has. Oh, right, that'd be in the journal to know where they want to go, isn't it? Yeah. Let's check the journal. Here we go. Objectives. Take a clay man and a mirror catch box to Hunter's Keep. The chapel avoids his direct ridden navigator to Frostfound, which I took him there, but apparently I need something hard to get. The magician, irrepressible cannoneer, travel to Ostaval in the east. Right, that's where she wants to go next. On a doctor, you have wine the hunter. You have an inkling of what haunts him. The banished poison, and he's in Vanderbite, so we should go pick him up. Objectives, proper ones. 7 pieces Stygian ivory, tomb colonists, venture to blocks from the sea. Iram. I found a colony. Oh, I wouldn't visit her again. She asked for my soul. I said no. This is done. I wasn't able to collect that because apparently I think I need like a hunting trophy or something. I don't know where to get that. So, with this new ship, I will show you. Since we're going up to Vanderbite next, let's buy some stuff. We got lots of fuel, we got lots of supplies, and Vanderbite likes their mushroom wine, so let's just fill up on that. Can we fill up on that? Or I don't have enough money for that. Holy, look at that. And we're not even full. Cool. So, off we go. Oh, I need to... Crud, I need more crew. So, I screwed up. I need to sell a bunch of this back. Can I? Let's just do it like that. Story, London. Let's get a bunch of crew. 14, once more. Perfect. So that was... I messed up there. That was my mistake. Let's head off. And it doesn't look like we're any faster or we're not any slower with this bigger ship with the current engine. So that's good. I don't... It might be Sunless Sea doesn't modify ship... doesn't take ship weight and stuff into the speed calculations. But man, this is actually quite an ugly looking vessel. But she has... I think that's new. And, oh, the hull. Totally worth it. The ship's definitely a bit longer. Hull 300, that's nice to see. So we're going to be working to get that back up a bit. So, right, Vanderbite to see if we can get the Serpentine quest line going. Hunter's Keep, we don't have the Clayman things. So we'll just skip by that because there's not a lot I can do right there. Besides turn in recent news. Let's turn in some recent news. Wine and dine them. Actually, I've been getting the God's attention from these guys, haven't I? The Gods of the Zay, Stone Storm, and Salt. I don't have any of their attention, it looks like. I haven't figured out if having the attention of the gods is good or bad yet. The last time we saw it out there, we prayed to them, we got teleported down there. When we hadn't explored down there yet. Zaylor is praying. Hunter's Keep. Wait, we don't need to turn any news lately? Nothing whites us. We've been keeping with Phoebe. Let's try Lucy. We've lost hunger, we've gained supplies. We now have Stone's attention. Memory of distant shores remains unchanged. Okay, and let's pull them out with some news. And have lunch with Cynthia. Her is wild and tangled, bats might nest. Cynthia grasps your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue, her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems to you they're sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to a story of a murderer, an axe and net, blood on scented water. And a chop, Cynthia asks, you've barely touched your food. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry, it's not safe to be hungry. Iron unchanged. Occurrence, we now have Salt's attention as well. We've gained more supplies. Tale of Terror, so... Wait. Crunch out the door, the brass would... Straightforward challenge. What's this? Word in darkness. The hall is dark, the parlor too. There are signs of a disturbance here and there. A smashed cup, an overturned piano stool, scratches on the walls. You bend to pick up a page of paper and hold it to light. It is an unfinished poem. You think the handwriting may be Phoebe's. The absent moon, the gnawing hunger in the heart, the well, the sea. A great many crossings out. There are sounds from downstairs, from the kitchen. You open the door cautiously. Something clings to the ceiling. Something turns yellow eyes to you and hisses. You've explored the silent house in Mirror's Keep. Whoa. The yellow-eyed maid clings to the ceiling like a lizard, the fierce and wiry in her ragged uniform. She hisses furiously. When you advance a step, she scurries away to the far end of the room, still on the ceiling, weeping. We could catch her with a net, or we could coax her down. I'm going to try coaxing her. Down she comes. Awesome. You question her, those poor sailors she spits. You realize in all the time you spent in Hunter's Keep she has never spoken. The poor sailors, I didn't come here for this. Damn them to the well. She's finished the meat. She turns to the ceiling in a single inhuman bound. Okay. Silent house. Search the house. A distant song. You coax your head and listen. Something is singing. A woman's voice. Soft over the fountain, ling ring falls the southern moon. The sound takes you up the winding stairs of the turret at the back of the house. You try the door at the top, locked, the sound ceases. It was Phoebe's voice. You call to her. What happened? We wanted their stories, she explains reasonably. We only wanted their stories in the beginning. We get so starved for stories out here, but then Lucy, she breaks down and sobbing. Wants us to break down the door. Your bosom whispers. Your bosun whispers. While you're considering the answer, one of your crew swears and points. Smoke is leaking from beneath the door. I deserve an ending, Phoebe calls out. When you press your hand to the door, you feel the heat on your palms. The house on Hunter's Keep is aflames. Watch, it's all you can do, or save Phoebe. Her mind may be lost to Griffin Mass, but at least you can save her flesh from the flames. Let's try it. We succeeded, awesome. A bucket chain passes up water from the Z, enough to slow the flames a fraction and to soak the cloths you wrap yourself in. You dash through the flames, your skin crisping, eyebrows sizzling, your hair grows back patchy after. Phoebe is slumped against a wall, you seize her, sling her over her shoulder, and dash out. The spine of the house breaks with a roar. As the roar falls in, sparks fly up towards the false stars so far above. The death of the house takes hours, but it is total, only a cindered shell remains. Phoebe weeps when she wakes, racked with sobs that shake her body. You should have left me, is all that she will say for the longest. Her face is horribly burnt. She goes bandaged after, like the half-dead of the tomb colonists. Perhaps she's half-dead herself. It can be difficult to tell underneath. We've lost terror, we are now serene. The house on Hunter's Keep is a blackened shell. You now have one port report, keeps end. You succeeded in a Veils challenge. We've lost a crew member. That was close. And we now have one, the scarred sister. Da, 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 da. Okay. Pool we need is down there. Okay. Let's pick over the ruins of the great house. No presence in no one has come to reclaim Hunter's Keep despite its proximity to London. Here's one, a porcelain heart untouched by flames. This place has an eerie reputation. One of your sailors cocks the air. You look questioningly. I thought, she says, for a moment, I thought I heard a woman singing. Can we just keep doing that? No. So, that's interesting. Oh, and actually, I think that... Hold on. Well, on our way back... Actually, I want to have a look at that house. Is the house actually all burnt black? Yeah, the house looks all burnt. That's cool. Anyways, up to Vinderbite we go. And, oh, let's just check our officers first. Oh, she's a surgeon. Scarred sister. She was the youngest sister of the Hunter's Keep 3. Now her home is gone. She will not show her face nor speak of what occurred, but she is prepared to use her education to help heal your crew. She's nowhere near as good as our haunted doctor, so we'll just keep her where she is. That we're good. I'm not going to use any supplies on her right now. Dust echoes, even a sepia tint to the air. These are the waters around the tomb colonies. Oh, there's a ship over there at the top left behind the speed indicator. We're not going to go and fight them. We're just going to sail past. It's a good thing I decided to go to Hunter's Keep. That was interesting. Oh. He wants to fight, it looks like. Or not. Looks like he can't make up his mind. Oh. I think the 3 exclamation mark means he's about to launch an attack, but he's not going to be able to if he can't catch up. This again. A vast eye knows you cannot evade its glance. A black unsleeping taste. And again, you are alone on the wide black sea, the eye is aware. Your nightmare will come from time to time, inspiring terror. Gain restful nights at your lodgings to help you resist it. If you defeat it, you may gain a secret. That is... Ooh! That thing is quite the range to it. Anyway, that vast eye I dream is, it must be something from the trailer. I think it has to be somewhere on this map. I've explored all along there. I think it must be in here. It must be in either here or here. I don't think it's up there. So it's got to be somewhere down there. Maybe if I confront it in the waking world, the dreams will stop. Or something bad will really happen. More likely something bad's going to happen. Oh, an interesting event happened while I was off. My terror climbed up to 90, and I started losing crew members randomly to a tentacle that would come up on the deck. So, let us gather gossip for the report, because even though we don't get Admiralty things anymore, we can still get the fuel still, and the few echoes is worth it. Explore. Last time I did this, he turned out to be what's it called? Those face stealers. Let's accept this. Listen to the whispered request. Let's accept that commission. We now have this a page from Neathbow, so we need to get rid of all of these. We can't inspire Wanderlust, Tomb Colony. Okay, that's it. So let us sell our mushroom wine. Actually, we did make some. That was actually fairly worth it. Awesome. Unfortunately, there's going to be no more profit there. So let's see. Where should I go? Actually, what did that guy want? The hunters. This guy, Venturous Desire, Stygian Ivory. I think I'm going to set out for that place next. Let's see. Just bringing up my spreadsheet to look up where it's cheapest. Ah, stupid thing. This is what I get for not using paper. Mind you, with paper it'd be harder to read. The advantage of using a PDF that you guys unfortunately can't see because it's on my tablet is, not a PDF, a spreadsheet, is that I can search it. So we want Stygian Ivory. Okay, it sells for 20. Where can we buy it? We can buy it at the Selenite. Can we buy where can we sell sapphires to them to make that more worthwhile? No, none of the places I've explored sell sapphires. So, where is the selenite? Oops, not what I wanted to press. The selenite is past Conchado, so if we head over to Mount Palmerston, they buy Stygian dice or something like that, and I can sell them at Conchado, and I can head over to the selenite to collect the ivory, and then we can sell it. We can drop off some of it at London, sell the rest of it. Although I may head cut through here just to explore this. If there's any ports, I'll cut back in and show you that in this little area here. Other than that, I will see. Well, we'll depart and head up to Frost Found. Actually, let's head up to Codex and then explore this area. Stop by the Chapel Lights, Avid Horizon, then Mount Palmerston. Just get that last little bit up off the top. Take a little off the top of the map. Let's see, Wither Codex, yeah. Maximize our port reports, just because for the fuel, the slight return investments for fuel and the few echoes, the handful of echoes we get. Also, there may be story things to visit there. And actually, I'll probably come back in for the Mount Palmerston thing just to show you guys the Devilis I've been interacting with, I guess. Well, if anything interesting pops up, I will be back. In the meantime, this has been Sunless Sea. This is the end of the episode. My name is Afro Luigi. Bye.